Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there in the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
The windup and the 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Well, that's 2 impressive fastballs. 2 mid-90s fastballs just reaching back saying, I dare you to hit it. Finds himself in a nice 0-2 count now.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
Well, he's really locked in at this point in the game on the bump. So far this inning, 4 pitches and 2 outs. Got the first guy on 1 pitch, then absolutely dominates this at bat with a 3-pitch strikeout.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Kyle Schwarber. And he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around. Fastball, and ooh, that ran in and drilled him.
The pitcher was acting innocent, but I saw it in real time, and my first thought was he did that on purpose. These pitchers can paint the black inside and out, make the ball move up and down. So a lot of times when you see a guy get hit in that spot, there was some kind of message behind it. We'll see what that leads to the rest of this game.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Chris Bryant. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground.
Well, he got what he's looking for. He just got out in front of it right there.
A 1 pitch on its way. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
The discipline has just been completely absent from this offense. It seems like they're always finding themselves behind the count, and a big reason why is they're swinging at all kinds of stuff that's not even in the strike zone.
And this one's in the dirt. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
Well, I know what he was thinking there. The pitch before was way out of the zone, and he was hacking. So the pitcher says, hey, if he's going to swing at that, how about this? Solid strategy, except this time it didn't work out, and it's a wild pitch.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Now that's a slider that's pretty easy to recognize. Started on the outside, you know it's going to continue to run off the plate. The one that's difficult is that one that starts in at you and still breaks over the plate.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 1 left for the Cubs, but they're on top 1-0. Standing in, Rendell Grichuk. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Rendell Grichuk.
Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. Lester ready, the 1-0. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. And now a pitch on the way. And he just misses with a curveball.
He still might be looking for that release point.
Oh, he wanted that one, but it misses for ball 3.
You can bet they'd love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Swing and a little blooper to center. Coming in is Jay. Oh, and this deflects right off him.
Well, he got jammed on that one right there, and he's just strong enough to muscle it into right field for the base hit. It's going to be a line drive tomorrow in the paper.
Carlos Martinez.
In now, Carlos Martinez. And they'll indeed have the pitcher squaring around as he puts this one down. Flip to the second baseman covering now for the out.
The center fielder, number 25, Dexter Fowler.
Here's Dexter Fowler now. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Now the first pitch here from Lester. There's a fastball missing down and away for a ball. One and 0. Here it comes, 1 and 0. He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. And this is run down out there in right center as the runner tags from second. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning.
That was a nice job to track that one down in the alley because it definitely saved the run from scoring. Instead, he's only able to move up to third.
So stepping in, Aledmus Diaz, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. First delivery to him on the way. In there, no balls and a strike. Here's the 0-1. Looks at a curveball called for a strike.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
Lester sets. 0-2 pitch on its way. And this is fouled back and out of play.
I like that. Show him the curveball and then try to sneak that low 90s fastball by him. It's going to look faster coming off those breaking pitches.
And this one's tapped foul at home plate.
That's a nice job of staying alive. A 2-strike breaking ball just out of the zone. He was able to put enough on it to get another pitch.
Soft liner to the right side. And no problem over there at first as he flags this one down to end the inning. 1 left for the Cardinals. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Back here with Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as the left-handed hitting power threat Anthony Rizzo starts out the inning. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. And this is fouled at the plate. Oh, 2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game.
Well, there's the great equalizer, the changeup, El Cambio. Listen, if you can keep that pitch in your back pocket and pull it out when you need it, like he did right there, usually hitters, they don't stand a chance.
Into the box now, Ben Zobrist. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Kids ages 15 and under, be sure to join the Cardinals Crew Kids Club. You'll receive tickets to Cardinals games, along with an invitation to a members-only autograph party at Busch Stadium, and much more. Hurry and be sure to join today.
The windup and the 0-1. And this is fouled back and out of play. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now a swing and little pop up here right behind home plate. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Look out as this bat shatters on impact. On to first, and there are 2 down.
Now batting, shortstop, Addison Russell.
Here's Addison Russell. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. In there for strike 1. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now.
Well, that one right there, he let the ball travel. It got back in on him, but it didn't beat him. He's strong enough to shoot it the other way.
Right fielder,
stayed inside the ball for the base hit.
Hayward.
Standing in now, Jason Hayward, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Here it comes, 1-0. And a foul pop behind the plate. Molina waits on it, and the inning is over. Cubs strand one. They lead it 1-0. Here's Matt Carpenter. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
First baseman, Matt Carpenter.
Swing and a liner, but foul.
Oh, he's clearly hitting off the fastball right there. You don't hit one that hard if you're not looking for it.
The 0-1 delivery. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. Oh, 2 now from Lester. Swing and a line drive. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball.
Matt, he's thrown 2 pitches right down the middle and got away with them. I don't think he should go back there again, but he's got to locate a little bit better if he wants to put him away. This guy's too good a hitter.
Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. Here's another 0-2. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Here's Johnny Peralta now. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. In there, and it's 0-1.
He's having a really good game. He's over 70% first pitch strike. When you get that first pitch strike, now it opens up the whole strike zone, and that's why a pitcher can dominate, and he's doing that in this game.
1 out, nobody on. Called strike 2 with the letters. 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2. And this is going to be a foul ball.
I like the pitch right there. 2-strike fastball out of the zone. See if he'll chase. I'd go even further out this time. See if he chases it again.
Oh, and he struck him out as well. So he's carving right through the heart of this lineup as there are 2 away now.
Certainly not showing any signs of intimidation with these middle of the order guys. That's back-to-back Ks. And the 3 and 4 guys are harmlessly back in the dugout.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. Will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Boy, he looks strong out there on the mound this inning. He's got a chance to punch out the side in order, and against the middle of the order, too.
Cue shot here out toward short. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. It remains 1-0. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. on the ground up the middle. And that'll get on through into center field, so he's got himself a leadoff single.
Well, it looks like just a ground ball base hit and the box scores. But, man, that ball was hit hard up the middle. He's going to do well for himself. He stays consistent and keeps that approach.
In now is John Jay. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Throw over to first. Runner's back. Comes set with the 0-1. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. There is Jerko. Oh, but they throw it away at second. Luckily for them, the left fielder retrieves this ball quickly. Digging in for his second at bat, John Lester comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Now a bunt attempt here. Only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice.
Now batting, left fielder Kyle Schwarber.
Digging in to try it again, Kyle Schwarber. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. And there's ball 4 now, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force at the plate is in order.
Up next for the Cubs, third baseman Chris Bryant.
Here's Chris Bryant now. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. And now the Cardinals get the bullpen working here. Both a lefty and a right-hander have stood up. And they start him out away with a cold strike.
Getting that first pitch strike is really important when you're dealing with the bases loaded behind you. Good job to give himself the advantage there.
This is line to left. And that's in there. Base hit. 1 run scores. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
That ball's right in his wheelhouse. Man, the pitcher got lucky. He hit a screaming line drive. Had he lifted it, he'd be jogging right now for 4.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Ready with the 0-1. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss.
That changeup for the second strike right there is a great sign. When you're struggling like he has early in this game, you got to get in a rhythm. The changeup, off-speed pitches, all those put your mechanics in right place to throw strikes.
The 0-2 home, and he punches out another one. Make it 9 for the ball game.
The second baseman, number 18, Ben Zobrist.
Here's Ben Zobrist now. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. First offering on its way. Here's the first pitch, chopped foul right at home plate, and that's the first strike.
Ooh, that's one he wants back right now. Man, it looked like his timing was perfect. He just didn't barrel it up.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. Here it comes on 0-2. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. Home half of the 5th coming up. The Cubs are on top, 3-0. Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
Well, they're still in this game. You know, if they can get somebody on, a broken bat, a blooper, a bunt, and then go for the big ball, they can get something going. But they've got to start with getting somebody on base. This offense needs a base runner and get things happening.
And he sends it the other way toward right center. Therefore, it is Hayward now, 1 away.
The batter, number 3, second baseman, Chad.
Here's Jed Jerko now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike 1. Now Lester's 0-1. Here's Zobrist now at second. On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone in the home 5th.
Now batting, left fielder, Randall Grichuk.
Here's Randall Grichuk, 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1, 2, 3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
Now the first pitch here from Lester. In there, 0-1.
Well, Matt, that's 2 quick outs, but if you look at the pitch count, it's way down low. He's being aggressive, and so are they. He's got a chance to get through this one.
The windup and the 0-1. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2.
2 things pitchers really love: called strike 3s and jamming hitters. How about that? Talk about that jam right there. That's about as good as it gets.
Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. Another 0-2 coming. That misses. 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And this is hit in the air over toward the left field line. Schwarber shading to his right, and that retires the side. Down in order go the Cardinals. They trail in this one 3-0. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Addison Russell. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th.
Russell.
Into the windup and the pitch. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats and left. Look into Molina. Now the 1-1. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
I'll tell you, it's hard to get more of a confidence boost than striking out the best hitters in the lineup back to back to back. He's looking really sharp right now.
Digging in once again, Jason Hayward. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Flipped out the other way towards short. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Digging in and looking for more, Wilson Contreras. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2. 3 runs, 4 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. And he's got another one here. 12 punch-outs now in the ball game, and that'll end the inning. Cubs are down in order. They lead it 3-0. Tommy Pham is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6.
Tommy Pham.
And now the Cubs bullpen will start working here as both a lefty and a righty are up. Fouled back.
Man, I tell you what, I love how he's pitching right now. He has continued to pound that first pitch for strikes. When you do that, you set yourself up for great success.
Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times, you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Schwarber is under this one, and he puts it away for the first down.
The center fielder, number 25, Dexter Fowler.
Here's Dexter Fowler now. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something.
Here it comes, 1-0. Takes a good curveball at the knees.
That's a pretty good break right there, breaking all the way across the zone. Now, it's a little dangerous. He gets to see that ball a long time. But, man, that's a nasty snapdragon hook right there.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. The knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it.
Now, that's a good curveball. That's the old 12 to 6, from midnight to 6 a.m., and he's doing it all day.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And here's a ball hit in the air. There to take it is Rizzo, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, shortstop, Aledmys Diaz.
Ready for another chance? Aledmys Diaz. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. Fastball in there for a called strike.
He's putting together a nice outing so far. It always helps when you get ahead in the count.
No runs, 2 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Chop foul over towards the coaching box.
Well, he's out in front of that changeup. I tell you what, he had the honor of the fastball. The fastball, the pitch before, and back with the changeup. That's a great combination.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Lazy fly ball out to center field. Therefore, it is Russell, and Addison makes the catch to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. They trail it here 3-0. Welcome back to Busch Stadium here in St. Louis. Getting set for the 7th now with the Cubs out in front. And before the inning gets underway, let's get a look at our game summary to this point. Brett Cecil is out from the bullpen as he'll get his first work of the season here on opening night.
Brett Cecil.
Settling in now, John Jay. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. And a good take there as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the 7th. It's ball 4.
And that's what you want from your leadoff hitter. Shows some great patience and discipline, making the pitcher labor to start the game. The result is a leadoff walk and a chance to make some early noise.
Into the box, John Lester. Now a bunt attempt here. The second for 1. On to first, and they get them both.
Oh, that's the last thing you want to happen when you're trying to bunt a guy into scoring position. He got it down, but you have to deaden the ball too. Otherwise, these infielders just eat it up and turn it into a double play.
Kyle Schwarber will stand in again as they're back at the top of the order, and will go back here as well. This is when he led off the ball game, as he really gets him off to a fast start with a solo home run. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
He hit that changeup hard. Man, he saw it good. Just wasn't able to keep it fair.
The 0-1 on its way. Way out in front. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end. Cubs are down quietly, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Striding in once again, Matt Carpenter. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Baseman, Matt Carpenter.
Right there for strike 1.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a ball sliced foul into the seats down the left field line.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
And here's a fastball on 0-2, but it misses. 1-2 now.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. Count holds at 1-2.
That is too good a pitch to make right there with 2 strikes. But he fouled it off. Now you got to stay aggressive and go get him again.
Again, he sends it out of play. Again, a 1-2. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Bryant is over and he puts it away for the first out.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop out. Well executed pitch there.
In now, Johnny Peralta.
As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
He's been doing a nice job out there in the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
Good curveball. Strike 2. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Here comes another 0-2. Goes down and gets it as this is bounced to short. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And a nice job to stay with it that time and get the second out of the inning.
Well, if you're going to bobble a ball, you have to hope it's when a guy is lumbering down the base pass. He's no speedster, so that was a good job to stay calm and make the recovery throw.
Ready for another shot now. Yadier Molina. He hits with 2 away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order, and so far he's held them at bay.
Yeah, this feels like the kind of inning we'll look back on at the end of the game, even if the result of it changes dramatically here. First pitch curveball runs in a bit too tight. It's ball 1. Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. Lester gets the sign. Here it is on 1-0. Lined into center field. That's a base hit. Some 2-out success, and that means Stephen Piscotty will bat this inning.
Well, you want to throw that sinker down. That one stayed up, and that's what the hitter's looking for. Get that ball above my thigh so I can hit it. If it's below the thigh, you let it go. Nice job. Good execution of your game plan.
Into the box now, Stephen Piscotty, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. And he hung a curveball that time that stayed high. Line drive to center field. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Cards leave 1, still down 3-0. Now at the plate, Chris Bryant. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8.
Bryant.
Matt Bowman has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 67, Matt Bowman.
Cardinals get the bullpen started here as a right-hander's up and warming. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
That's a big pitch right there. Now he's got him 0-1. And he still may not be comfortable. Even 0-1, he's still a pretty good hitter when he's down the count. This is a big pitch right here.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. 1-1.
Man, he wanted that pitch, and I can't blame him. When you're facing a good hitter like this, you want that strike. You need that strike. It's 0-2 instead of 1-1.
Look into Molina. Now the 1-1. Tap down the line. But that one rolls foul. Ready to deliver the 1-2. He struck him out. The third time he's fanned in the game. It's been a low-scoring affair. 3-0 our score as we show you the numbers for our two starters to this point in the contest. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. And he gets ahead 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Right side and right into the shift. In time to first, and there are 2 away. A good old-fashioned Midwest battle here in St. Louis with the visiting Cubs leading the Cardinals here in the 8th as you take a look at our line score to this point. Ready once again, Ben Zobrist. He's batting cleanup but has been shut down so far at the plate. 0 for 3. Into the windup and the pitch. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. And this is going to be a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball. 2 out, nobody on. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially when they're in protect mode on an 0-2 count.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. Diaz is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. But they lead it 3-0. Here's Jed Jerko now. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8.
Jed Jerko.
Now the first pitch here from Lester. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Looks at a curveball called for a strike. The 1-2 pitch. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Schwarber is camped under this one. One down.
Now batting, left fielder, Randall Grichuk.
Into the box now, Randall Grichuk. A hit in 2 tries so far. And they'll try and get him out in front to start the at-bat, but this misses off the plate away. It's ball 1. Here it comes, 1-0. A high strike there, and it's 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A fastball that just misses inside. Grounded to short. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now batting, pitcher, Matt Holman.
Colton Wong will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 16, Colton Wong.
In there, strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Now a ball sliced out of play down the left field line.
Boy, he's been great in this one, and he's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
Now here's a swing and a high pop-up drifting into shallow right field. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Nothing across here this. The Gateway Arch illuminated at night here in St. Louis. Welcome back to Baseball on the Show. Miguel Sokolovich enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th.
Sokolovich.
Here's Addison Russell. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9.
Shortstop, Addison Russell.
Ninth inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. Ready with the 1-0. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Grichuk ranging back, but he can't get there, and it bounces over the wall. It's a ground rule double.
Right fielder, Jason Hayward.
Here's Jason Hayward now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And this is just off the outside corner, ball 2. No one out with a runner at second. Now a swing by Hayward, but he got out in front a little too much as this will hook into the seats. A foul ball then right. The 2-1 on its way. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2.
Well, he's out in front of that changeup. I think, Matt, that was a result of the fastball, the pitch before. He's throwing so hard, you got to honor that fastball in that situation.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Line drive to left. And Hayward's now 0 for 3 so far as he's retired again here for the first out. Throw won't get him.
Up next for the Cubs, catcher Wilson Contreras.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. Although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. Now a ball hit in the air, but in play perhaps down the line. He'll run this down in foul territory, and here comes the runner from third. And he's out. Beautiful throw home to cut down the run. One hit in the inning, but no one left. Nothing in the Cubs half of the ninth. On to the bottom half. Last chance now for the Redbirds. They trail here 3-0. Here's Dexter Fowler now. And Dan, what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Boy, you know, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these at-bats. Now, of course, plenty of credit goes to that pitching, but the effort on the offensive side has been pretty lethargic watching from up here in the booth, Matt.
Yeah, I would imagine it feels the same from watching in the stands in this one. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. The 1-0 delivery. This is line to left. A screaming base hit here, his first of the night. So it's a leadoff knock to start out the inning as they'll try to claw back at that 3-run deficit.
Well, that's what you want right there. Late in the game, leadoff single. Now they still got some work to do. You got the tying run on the on-deck circle, but they've got a shot now.
Digging in to try it again, Aledmus Diaz. He flew out in his last at-bat. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
Oh, man, he took a swing and a half at that one. I think some frustration is creeping into these guys, so he might have just been trying to get his guys on the board with one swing.
From the belt, the pitch. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. And he should be okay to go the distance here. He's just now about to hit 100 pitches for the ball game.
Well, what an outing. I mean, 100 pitches, you're into the 9th inning. I know he hasn't got an out yet, but it really looks good. What a strong outing for him.
Here's the 1-1. Swing and a liner. And that's in there. Base hit.
Hey, that's a base hit right there. Now, they got 2 runners on. This may be their best opportunity to get on the board. They've been shut out the whole game.
Matt Carpenter.
There's Joe Madden up out of the dugout now on his way to home plate, so it looks as though he's going to call for the double switch here. Wade Davis takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
And batting in the 7th spot, number 71, Wade Davis. Now catching and batting in the 9th spot, number 47, Miguel Montero.
Now at the plate, Matt Carpenter. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Line fouled off to the left and a few rows back. First and second here with nobody out. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
This is a big spot right here. 2 runners on. You got an 0-2 count. You waste one. Now you make it work. Throw one in the dirt. Throw one high. Make him chase it, and you got a chance to strand those runners on base.
1-2. Here it comes. On the ground to the right side. Zobrist is there to second for one. On to Rizzo, but a little slow in developing as they'll just get the one out.
That was kind of a high degree of difficulty play that time. You see the off-balance throw to second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
So we've got runners at the corners here, 1 away, and that'll bring in the third baseman, Johnny Peralta. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike one.
I don't have a problem taking that pitch right there. New pitcher just came in out of the bullpen. You want to see what he's got. You measure the first pitch. Now get ready to hit.
Here's the 0-1. Good. 0-2 now.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
Oh, and a huge strikeout there as he certainly does his job out of the pen. And we'll see how they go after the next guy here.
Now batting.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. Matt Adams. We'll see what he can do off the bench as he'll bat with runners at the corners and 2 gone here.
Matt Adams.
Cut fastball in there for a called strike. He's set. Here's the 0-1. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
Line hard toward right center. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. And that'll score the run from third. And don't look now, but the lead's cut to 2 here.
Well, that's a big hit. They run out of time, but they're clearly not going away without a fight. Now you're down 2. It gets interesting from here out.
Greg Garcia will be summoned now to be the pinch runner.
Number 35, Greg Garcia.
Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Hayward going back on it, and he tracks it down. And this ball game is over.
And a nice job here to come in and slam the door. That's his first save of the season, but it certainly won't be his last.
Tonight's ball game comes to a close, 3-1 the final. John Lester earns his first win of the season as he turns in 8 strong innings of work. Carlos Martinez racked up 12 strikeouts but still ends up taking the loss. Wade Davis closes the door for the save, his
Here now
first
is
of the
the
year.
final line
So that's a
score
wrap
tonight.
here
First
tonight.
for the
For my
victorious
partners in the booth,
Chicago
Harold
Cubs.
Reynolds and Dan
3
Plesac,
runs,
and our entire
5
crew,
hits,
I'm Matt
no
Vasgersian.
errors.
You've been
They
watching
left 5
MLB
men
The
on
Show.
base.
And for more, click on over to
For St. Louis,
theshownation.com.
1 run on 6 hits. No errors. They left 5 men on base. The winning pitcher is John Lester. His record is now 1-0. Credit the save to Wade Davis, his first. The loss goes to Carlos Martinez. He falls to 0-1. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 43 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Busch Stadium, a sellout of 46,000. The Cardinals would like to thank you for joining us in baseball heaven and remind you to please drive home safely. Have a good night.